Hi guys, welcome back to another video. This is going to be another buddy update, and I'm honestly just doing it on my phone. I haven't filmed my GoPro and edited a video in I don't know how long. Maybe I'll do that soon, I don't know, but yeah, I wanted to just update you guys on Buddy's condition. I'll turn my camera so you can see him. There he is, resting. Yeah, so this week was a rather scary week for us. So I don't know if you've watched my past videos about him, like my past 3 videos, but anyways, like, so we have a conventional vet, and we haven't been going to this vet. I mean, we maybe for like 3, 4, 5, I don't know, between 3 and 5 years we've been going to this vet, but we've been going to the clinic for probably around 10 years, and he saw the original vet there for a while. And I used to never be that person that would take him to the vet like regularly. Like, I mean, one, I wasn't raised that way. Like, I had 3 dogs when I was a kid, and I think only one of them saw a vet. So yeah, but you know, as he like had developed some problems, like I was encouraged that he should have yearly wellness exams, and then, you know, and then as he reached the age of 7, they considered him a senior dog, and so he should like twice a year senior wellness exams and shots and flea medicine and all this stuff, like heartworm and NexGard. And you know, I thought, okay, these are veterinarians, they're professionals, I should listen to them. Just like me, I am a mental health therapist, and I would like my clients to listen to me sometimes, you know, like, but at the same time, I encourage my clients that they know themselves best. And so I feel like in veterinary medicine, it should be the same way, that, okay, maybe we can't say the dog knows himself best. I mean, they do, but like, they can't communicate that. I wish it was like the pet owners knew their pets best. Yeah, because we had just a very scary situation. So Buddy, he, just to reiterate, so he has a tumor on his pancreas, and I feel like that's been, yeah, with the supportive care, that portion I feel like has been fine. And I don't even know if it's an actual cancer. Like, it could be benign. We didn't have it biopsied, but we were treating it that way. And then he has a enlarged heart and a heart murmur, which are newer things. And the enlarged heart isn't so bad, as I was told that it was like part of his age. Okay, which now I'm questioning things, you know. And the reason why I'm questioning things, okay, so like Buddy, we also believe he has collapsing trachea, and right, and my husband and I thought about this, like, kind of suspected this a while ago, like probably 3 or 4 months, 3 months maybe, and then like a month or 2 ago, we brought him into his conventional vet, and they're like, oh, well, we have to do the x-ray, you know, like, oh, we want to make sure his cancer hasn't spread. But it's like the cough sounds like the collapsing trachea. It's that goose honking cough. Ooh. Uh-oh. Sorry. And then he has that cough. He also has a bit of allergies. We are giving him herbal allergy medication, though. Well, anyway, so, but then they said, oh, you gotta make sure the cancer spread. I knew this cancer hasn't spread to his lungs. Like, his breath sounds, his lungs don't sound different. Like, our holistic vet, because we also have a holistic vet, and she said that, you know, his lungs sound fine, you know, like, there's nothing wrong with them, you know, like, and so, I mean, I kind of suspected that the cancer had not spread, and, honestly, that was a waste of $400. And I, we kind of knew it was collapsing trachea all along, but also the problems with its heart also cause coughing. And one of the things I read is that a large heart can press on the trachea and irritate it. And so what he does is, he then scratches along his neck and throat. And our conventional vet, she's not a great listener, to be honest, but in her mind it was allergies, because at first I thought it was allergies, but then learning about his heart problems and reading more about it, no, he scratches. It's not because his skin is itchy, it's because internally his throat is bothering him. It feels like there's fluid in there, so he's trying to but she was adamant that it's allergies. She was also very adamant about something called a cytopoint injection, which I'm so hesitant to give any Western medicine. Okay, that's not true. Western pharmaceutical prescription medicine. I have given some over-the-counter things, but as far as the prescription stuff goes, you could only get from the vet. I am very hesitant. One, because he's on a lot of supplements, herbal supplements, homeopathic supplements, and I don't know what interacts with what. And but anyway, it's we had another appointment. We were supposed to come in monthly, so we had another appointment on Tuesday with this conventional vet, and she was very adamant, and was kind of very adamant last time too, but more so this time about cytopoint injection. Well, she said Apoquel, cytopoint, and cost was a big factor for us too. We don't want to spend the money on anything that's unnecessary, but she was very adamant that cytopoint will help him, and she feels her exact words were, his scratching is reducing his quality of life. I don't think so, because he doesn't scratch when he's on walks. He doesn't scratch when he's sleeping. And he doesn't really scratch all the time. He scratches, when his throat is bothering him, but she said it's going to greatly help him, it's safe, and she said that I'm so confident this is going to help him that I'm going to pay for it. Against my better judgment, I said okay, and he had a very rare side effect from it called ataxia. She did not tell me about this. She only told me about the common side effect, about pain or soreness in the ejection site. I wish that was the case, but so what ended up happening? So when he also got his nails trimmed that day, so but what ended up happening is so when they brought him back to me, I thought he was whacking funny. I don't know. There was a room full of veterinary professionals. I don't know why nobody saw this or said anything, but I thought he was walking funny. And I don't know why I didn't say anything either, to be honest. I think, I trust these people so much. And I thought that, that was part of the injection site soreness, I don't know. Or, possibly he wanted to scratch. I have no idea, but I wish I would have said something. When he was at home, he was a little tired. and we didn't think anything of it. We thought, oh, it's the injection site soreness. The thing is, they never told us if this was sub-Q or IM. So we didn't know where the injection site was. So, like, we couldn't, I had to look it up. I had to Google it, to be honest. But, so it is sub-Q, so which means it's, like, given up in the neck region, upper back neck region, where there's excess skin, like muscle and stuff. Kind of where, like, mommy dogs will pick up their babies by the neck, so yeah, like, that happened, and, so the next day, he woke up, and he had trouble getting off the bed. So we have pet stairs for the bed, and he had trouble getting down them, and I think fell. I wasn't in the room, but I heard something. He got down very loudly, and I don't know exactly what went on. He usually wakes up after I do. But he usually doesn't have a problem getting down. And then he was leaning towards his left side. He was leaning against the wall. If he had nothing to lean on, he would fall all the way to the left, like he would fall down, like, And at that point, I was like, okay. So I, like, messaged the vet, and, or I messaged the clinic, and, all the normal vets already went home, and it was their ER, or urgent care staff, and I got a call back from one of them. They looked at his chart. They're like, oh, basically didn't think that it was from the injection. Yeah. So, I didn't bother calling them back, to be honest, because, one, I would like to speak to the vet that actually ordered this injection, that gave this injection. Well, maybe she didn't give it, but she ordered it, and one of the techs gave it. Yeah, so, and she's not in until Monday, so she wasn't there on Thursday. So that was, I actually ended up doing that on Thursday. Because Wednesday we were like, oh, we were still thinking it was injection site soreness, but I had my doubts at that moment. I know that that injection messed him up completely. Well, maybe not completely, or we thought completely. So he just couldn't support himself, like, so that was Wednesday and Thursday. Thursday was a little bit better. I actually sent a message to our holistic vet, and she kind of told us what to do, and, basically there is, homeopathic remedies for vaccine illness, and so, we went to our local pet boutique. They didn't have the brand that she recommended, but they did have it. I have a different brand. It's also homeopathic, and so we've been using that for him. Today is probably the first day he's able to stand on his own without completely falling over. He's still kind of out of it. His head is still kind of leaning to one side. And it was because of this cytopoint injection. And I'm mad at myself. I'm mad at this vet because she was very persistent about it. And I know that a lot of dogs do have this, and there's dogs with cancer that get this injection, and they're fine, but for some reason, my boy is not, like this. He had a really bad reaction to it, and I don't know if he's ever going to be the same, to be honest. Like, but yeah, so I just wanted to warn you guys about this cytopoint injection. If you ever like offered it because your pet has seasonal allergies, you know, or they have a hot spot or something like that, or, you know, like are prone to skin issues, like, do your research. I had to, like, and I don't believe everything I read on the internet. I don't, but, like, I do know what I know. So, like, I mean, I worked in a pharmacy for 10 years. You know, so I know how to find information, reputable information, I will say that. Yeah. So today's our first day. He's able to stand without falling, and he's able to get up and down the couple steps, to the garage, so he could go outside to the backyard. And I hope he continues to improve. But yeah, like, I really want to switch vets, but honestly, there's nothing a conventional vet, there's nothing that they can do for us, to be honest. And my husband says we should just, you know, keep them as a vet. But I'm thinking if we do that, just because there's 3 other vets there, so, like, just see someone else. But honestly, like, there's no reason why we need to take him every month, because they're not addressing his heart murmur, you know, like, this particular vet was more concerned about the itching than a heart murmur, so, like, I don't know. And I don't even know how long he's had the heart murmur, to be honest, because it was our holistic vet who caught it. That was in April, and he was definitely seen in January, February, and March, I think. Beginning of April. I don't know. But he's been to the vet a lot, the conventional vet a lot this year. But yeah, they didn't catch it. I mean, and they're not doing anything about it. So, like, why? And with the cancer support, I've done my own research on that, but also our holistic vet is helping us with that. So yeah, just an update. See you in the next video.